Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about Taurus in the 8th house. So what's going on with Taurus in the 8th house? Well, if we have Taurus in the 8th house, then that means that we are a Libra ascendant. So you should check out my video on Libra ascendants to get a better idea of everything that's going on in your chart. And now that I just noticed something, let me just fix that real quick. I'll be right back. And we can get on with this. There we go. Let's see. There's all my ads and stuff. So yeah, we're talking about Taurus in the 8th house. So give me a second to get a drink and we'll talk about that. Okay, so Taurus in the 8th house. Well, before we get into that, I'll just let you guys know I have a special discount going on right now. It's 35% off of all Vedic astrology readings. You can find my readings at my booking website. It's vincent.thunderwizard.com. You can go there and check it out. And I have 30% off special going on right now. So, and then on top of that, we have the self-transformation challenge. It's basically Kundalini yoga. It's qigong and meditations. And those are designed to help you, grow spiritually and evolve spiritually, get more healthy on a physical level. It's interesting when you do stuff to empower your spirit. It kind of empowers your physical body as well. So yeah, check that out. And then also, we have courses, guided meditations, and mantras available down here at gebotheshaman.gumroad.com. And of course, as always, like, subscribe, and share, and all that good stuff too. Cool. So, yeah, let's get into the video. So today we're talking about Taurus in the 8th house. So what happens when we have Taurus in the 8th house? So like I said, you would be a Libra ascendant. So check that video out. And so Taurus, so basically in order to understand this position, we would need to understand Taurus, what Taurus represents, and what the 8th house represents. And we're kind of putting them together. So Taurus would represent feminine nature. Feminine, it would represent beauty, art, luxury, fancy things like that. And so the 8th house, Taurus also represents material possessions, and also it's a sign of your values. So so the 8th house also represents, I shouldn't say also, but the 8th house represents, it represents the unconscious, the things that we're not aware of, it's deep water kind of thing. It's where the water's black. So the waters represent your emotions. Deep waters represent deep emotions. And so the 8th house is all about birth, death, sex, transformation, sudden ups and downs. The 8th house is also your assets, joint assets between you and your spouse. So yeah. So actually, when it comes to joint assets, you would be in a good position there, because Taurus is all about, stability. It's a fixed earth sign, so it's all about stability and making sure that you, your assets won't won't be like up and down, you know, they'll be pretty stable. So yeah, this sign, this placement is all about stable finances, stable investments, things like that. And so so yeah, you would be pretty set with your investments, you know. Taurus is it's basically fixed earth. So, you know, while you might not have a huge gain in assets, like at first when you first invest, you will, like, it's one of those things where it'll slowly build over time. It'll slowly get better over time, and it'll have, you know, long-term financial gains through your investments and stuff. So yeah. So the eighth house is also like sudden ups and downs, sudden transformation, things like that. And so what the sign of Taurus does here is it kind of calms that Mars energy. It like because the eighth house is ruled by is basically, well, I should say the Scorpio is the eighth house naturally, so it's the natural eighth house, and that's ruled by Scorpio. So there's kind of this masculine energy here. There's this fiery energy here, and so when Taurus comes here, it kind of calms that masculine energy down. It calms the fiery, like quick energy down, and it kind of makes it calm and relaxed. So basically the energy here wouldn't be so much of an up and down and just kind of, you know, kind of a smooth, steady nature. So yeah, being a Libra ascendant, I also have this placement in my chart. So what I've found is that, you know, the sudden ups and downs don't really come. You kind of start from the bottom and work your way up, you know. It's not like you would like become a, you know, start off as a pauper one day and then 1 year later become like this, you know, this like multimillionaire, and then, you know, go back to being a, you know, broke. But instead it's like it builds over time. So you might start off, you know, poor or whatever, or in a bad circumstance, but with Taurus here, it builds over time. So it like improves over time. It gets better over time. So that's something that I've definitely found in my chart. Alrighty, guys. So yeah, let me check on how we're doing on the time. And yeah, we're good. So basically, the eighth house things are, you know, like kind of like joint assets between you and your spouse. Things like, you know, your relationship with your in-laws, even. It could be your sudden ups and downs in life and stuff, like and even transformation, you know, like people, there's like, I find that like people who are into spirituality really want to transform, and the sign of Scorpio can be good for that, or the eighth house can be good for that, but it's kind of, it's like sudden transformation, sudden ups and downs, you know. And that's okay, but like with Taurus here, this kind of stabilizes it and doesn't make it so dramatic, you know, dramatic ups and downs, but it more, you know, like you'll still have the same transformation, but it's going to take you, you know, a longer time, you know. It'll occur gradually rather than subtly or suddenly. So yeah. So guys, I think that's all I have for you today. What else could I say about this position? I think I did a pretty good job of kind of summarizing it. So once again, guys, if you want a Vedic astrology reading, you can go here to vincent.thunderwizard.com. It's currently 30% off, so you can definitely get take advantage of that sale. Also, I have my self-transformation course available. It's at patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman, and that incorporates Kundalini Yoga, Qigong, and meditations and things like that. It's really good. It's so if you really want that transformation, you would go to this course, the Self-Transformation Challenge, and that changed my life in such a big way. Also, the courses that I have up here, as well as some guided meditations, mantras, and things like that, are available down here at Gumroad at gebotheshaman.gumroad.com. And remember, guys, all the links that you see on the screen will be down below in the description as well. So, guys, this does it for me, and we will talk to you later. Peace. Have a good day.